Beach Hotel, the frontage with the protesters would join him and Noble Crosby Annan in a bit. But also Prince Derek J, one of the forerunners of the demonstration, he was speaking to us earlier. And Emmanuel Samani now joins us on the phone line. Sami, good morning and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Johnny.
Great. Now, earlier you had reported that the scores of people were gathering, getting ready for the demonstration. I'm sure by now you have quite a number and you have seen some of the placards. What are the placards saying?
Right, Johnny. So yes, indeed, a lot more individuals are coming through. The demonstration is scheduled to kickstart at 8 a.m., but we're still waiting for a lot more people to come in. But to your question, some of the placards read, "Yeah, in train December 7, talking about the fact that they're not going to wait for elections until some of these changes are made. Some of the placards also say, "Enough of the looting," and Bawulaya is complicit, stop looting Gallant, among others. So here are some of the few placards that I can see from here, but all in all, preparations are still underway for the Hands of Our Hotels demonstration.
The prominent faces that have come around, name some of them for us.
Right. So, of course, the lead convener, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwah, is here. He's been speaking to us. We also have some representatives from the TUC who are here as well, and other stakeholders. We also have the MP for Keta, who's also here as well, all in solidarity to this demonstration.
Now, beyond the known faces from the quarters of the NDC, are there any other groupings who are part of this whole demonstration?
Yes, so I've cited a few other individuals, particularly one, Philip Jaman, who is with the Ghana Action Network. He's also been speaking to us earlier. We interacted with him. It's also in solidarity towards the demonstration. And so, yeah, the numbers are trooping in here and there, and, we're waiting for it to kickstart officially.
Emmanuel Samani, thank you very much indeed for your time. We're grateful. And that's Emmanuel Samani. He's a man on the ground, bringing us some updates from the grounds, as it were. And Helen, it's gathering already.
Yes.
Will this change anything, given the fact that we have seen demonstrations in the past? Officialdom still goes ahead to do what they want to do. The Bank of Ghana demonstration is large on my mind. Occupy Julobi House is large on my mind. Fix the Country demonstration. Nothing really seems to change.
Yeah.
When these things are happening. I wonder if this would be any different from what we already have seen and know.
Exactly. As you mentioned, the other demonstrations that have come and gone, and really, what have we seen post these demonstrations? So this sentiment is echoed across social media and beyond. In fact, I was on a spaces with Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwah, and that question kept on coming up. The youth wanted to know. So, Honorable, after all of this, of ringing of the alarm, letting us know, bringing these exposés to the fore, these in the demonstration today. So yes, it's a good thing for these things to be brought to light, but I feel the same way. What next? What really is going to happen? In this particular instance, I guess the best result or the best outcome that Honorable and all those who are demonstrating, and I guess the ordinary citizen will be looking at, is that this sale is halted, so that as Ghanaians we get the best bang for our buck. As the saga was unfolding, we've gotten to know more information, especially Labadi Beach Hotel, where the demonstrators are convening, that it is a vibrant, profitable hotel.
That's right. 90% occupancy. I mean, that's not a joke.
That's not a joke at all. And if you look at the figures as well, the profits that have been posted, and you juxtapose that against what we are told is the alleged state of affairs at Rock City, who should be swallowing who? Maybe Labadi Beach Hotel should be giving the other hotels, as well as Rock City, a lesson in top-tier management, how you can make an enterprise that was posting profits, but not as much. I mean, the profits have jumped from 1 million cedis, 7 million. We've seen 30, 51.
Right.
So year on year, Labadi Beach Hotel is showing the way, leading the charge. They should be at the helm of affairs,
That's right.
giving management tips to the other struggling hotels and to make them more vibrant. I don't know why we are not thinking about that first before offloading our shares in these other hotels.
14 minutes after 8 here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Just to remind you that the Ghana Electrical Contractors Association are also crying out to the ECG. But first, let's listen to some of the persons who are leading this demonstration.
We're looking forward to a really massive demonstration, and I'm really impressed with how early people have showed up. You know that we advertise 8 a.m. We are not there yet, but people have been here, some as early as 5:30 a.m. We are going to make a very clear point that these hotels, the Labadi Beach Hotel behind us, as you can see, magnificent edifice, great shape, profitable, creating jobs, taking care of our pensions. We must protect them. Hands off. The president should instruct his appointees.
Doctor, in good conscience.
Okay, so
Well, as organizers of the hands of our hotels, we are prepared. Today, the people have started swooping in, and in no time soon, we will kick off the demonstration. And as we've already announced, this demonstration is for Ghanaians to stage their revolting against the sweetheart deal government wants to extend to one of its cronies, who is also a cabinet minister, starts in cabinet meetings, take decisions for this country, but has decided that he will take over a precious state asset. And I mean, records put out so far indicate that the hotels are not doing bad at all. Even his own hotels have run at a loss. But he is trying to use that hotel to acquire state properties that are doing very well. And that is what Ghanaians are against. And this morning, walking into the afternoon, Ghanaians will demonstrate against that deal.
We are here to protest the sale of Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Elmina Beach Resort, about 7 hotels to about 6 hotels to Mr. Brian Champo, the Minister for Food and Agriculture, whose company is Rock City. It's Rock City that is engaging in this arrangement with Senate. And we think that it is morally reprehensible for a cabinet member, the company of a cabinet member, to be making this arrangement to buy state property on these hotels.
The best in the morning is on 92.7 Sunrise on 3FM.
La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, Elmina Beach Resort, about 7 hotels to about 6 hotels. So.
Well, that's Draman there. Prince Derek J is joining us back on the phone line. Before the sports segment, we had him on. Prince, welcome back, and thank you very much, Prince Derek, for joining us. Now, I know that you're getting ready to hit the streets, but you were giving me certain historical antecedents as to the ownership of the land and why you, as a royal from La, is interested in this demonstration. Quickly rehash some of the points that you have made, then we'll pick it up from there.
Yeah, basically, I'm here with my brother from the NPC side, so that everybody knows that this is not an NDC or MPP. I am an NDC person. My brother here, Oscar Glover, was the candidate of the NPP in 2016. And in fact, currently, our MP is also passing by now. I don't know if here. We are currently expecting the Nakwagulomo and others to arrive before we start. The crowd will be gathering, but the most important thing is not just the numbers. Yes, we're going to get the numbers, but the statement is loud and clear. We have all gone inside the hotel. We have inspected the facilities, and they are top. We will go to La Palm also and inspect the facilities and report back to you that that's also top notch. I will not say very much. Like I said earlier on, as a royal, it is my duty to ensure that the school property is protected. As my dad, the late Lancaster did. And I'll be handing over the phone to Oscar Mini Grover, son of Oscar Grover, the current acting La Queen Okudzeto, who is currently the head of the royal family. Please hold on. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Right.
This is Oscar Glover, as he said.
Go ahead, please.
I'm here to represent Coalition of La Association. I know a lot of people might have heard of us already, and we've been fighting over lands that the government are taking from us.
Right.
This is a typical one. Both the La Palm and the La Royal Beach are part of acquisition which was taken under the Twitter acquisition. And the La Township or the people of La had not received anything as far as the land compensation is concerned. Now, if it belongs to the government, fine. But if it is being sold to a private person, then it means the government, whoever is selling it, should sit down with our traditional council or our elders and then do what is right.
Okay. Hold your horses there. Let me connect with Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwah. He is a member of Parliament for North Tongue. He is leading this charge against the sale of the hotels. Honorable, thank you very much for your time. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Johnny.
Great. Good to hear you. Now, you have gathered all these people in front of the Labadi Beach Hotel to do what exactly?
We are protesting against the blatant looting of state assets. The state capture, which has reached very unconscionable heights, cannot be allowed to continue. And we are particularly starting in front of the Labadi Beach Hotel, because remember, we're calling this the hands of our hotels demonstration.
Right.
The Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal, there's been a lot of propaganda that these are hotels which have collapsed and that they need a savior in the Honorable Brad Champong. He is coming with his Rock City Hotel Limited to save these hotels. So we want Ghanaians to know the truth. That's why we are gathering in front of these hotels. And everybody who's arrived has been wowed. That, look, we almost fell for the propaganda out there. These are very magnificent edifices, well kept, doing very well. We have been here since 6 a.m. and you see workers arriving in their buses, going to work, very happy. They look very well taken care of. And everybody has been really amazed at the lights out there. It is also clear that if there is any hotel which needs salvation, which needs to be rescued, it is rather the one purporting to come and buy these hotels, Rock City Hotel. We have now obtained documents, filings at GRA, which reveal that Rock City is a loss-making hotel. I mean, incredible. The loss-making hotel is the one coming to buy Labadi Beach Hotel, which last year made profits of 158 million cedis. The year before, 70.7 million cedis. Last year, Labadi Beach Hotel paid dividends of 25 million cedis to government. Last 2 years, over the last 3 years, Labadi Beach Hotel alone has paid taxes.
Right.
Put the dividends aside. Taxes of 20.5 million Ghana cedis. And yet, the hotel which is not paying any tax to government, which we are getting nothing from, Rock City Hotel, which declared losses and told GRA that they have declared losses, so they have no tax to pay. They are the ones coming to save these hotels. I mean, totally unbelievable. Total hogwash. Balderdash. That is why we are insisting that we will stop this transaction. This transaction is not in the national interest. If really SNIT is concerned about investments they have made and not yielding results, they ought to start from STC. According to the SIGA report, STC has become the worst performing SNIT investment. And SNIT has 80% shares in STC.
That's correct.
But you know why nobody is interested in STC? Because it's not profitable. When they open the books of STC, they look into their bank accounts. It's not as juicy as Labadi Beach Hotel, which, as we speak, in their 5 local bank accounts, they have 58.4 million Ghana cedis cash. reserve cash that they just reserve. They don't touch it. You won't see that situation in STC. So nobody in the Akufo-Addo cabinet is interested in STC because you are going to pump in so much money. It's a very big hole, and you don't know when you will recover. So it tells you that this whole thing is not about anybody coming to save this hotel. It's about people who have become privy to the profitability of this hotel and are hell-bent on looting. I mean, see what the Freddie Blay sons have done. How can we have a beach hotel which doesn't have access to its beach? So Labadi Beach Hotel has made history. The whole world, the only beach hotel, Labadi Beach Hotel, as it is called, and yet it doesn't have ownership over its beach. Incredible. Well, and when you expose this blatant looting, they respond with threats, and they are giving us ultimatums. I mean, look, nobody will be intimidated. We are armed with the truth. If you are armed with the truth, you don't fear any foe, you don't fear any judge, you don't fear any court.
Right.
And that is our attitude. And I want to thank the people of Ghana. So far, the numbers are really impressive. People woke up very early. If you come here, you can talk to your reporters. You see that people have turned up in their numbers, and many more are pouring in. And we are poised to have a very successful demonstration today.
So, I mean, there have been demonstrations. I mean, the recent one was Occupy Julobi House. There was also another demonstration by your side in Parliament towards the Bank of Ghana. And all these demonstrations have not yielded any immediate response, at least from the presidency. Do you get a sense that this will be a totally different ballgame altogether?
Well, your assessment of demonstrations, you see, demonstrations have many objectives. Sometimes just highlighting the wrong, just pointing to the injustice is a very great achievement. In this case, remember that we are tackling this latest state capture from multiple angles. So we have filed a STRAJ complaint, and STRAJ is looking into our petitions. That is one aspect of our strategy. Then we have also announced and actually started work on a private members bill to ban politicians from buying state assets. So that is another plank of our strategy.
Right.
And we don't want politicians, politically exposed persons moving forward, because we believe strongly that when we stop the interest, if there is no interest, if you know you can't have your hand in the pie, this business of the first thing that comes to mind when they see profitable entities, let's sell it and have it for ourselves. If these hotels are not good for all of us, as they claim, it's not great, it's not making profit, it's not worth it, it's not good for all Ghanaians. Why is it good for Brachampo? Why is it good for the Blazers? I mean, it doesn't make sense. There's no logic. Then this demonstration is another strategy which will pile pressure, because you see, we observed that after the STRAJ petition, they were hurrying up with the process.
Right.
They quickly sent letters to the management of these hotels that they should open their books for final due diligence by Rock City. They wanted to close the deal on our blind side, and we had to blow the alarm. And now we are going to stage this work and present a petition to the president. And in the petition, we are revealing everything that they are doing that they think that we don't know, and we want the president to take action. We are insisting that the president must announce that he's telling all his appointees. Fortunately for us, all the people who are creating all these problems for us are his appointees. The sellers are snakes, the buyers within his cabinet, and he cannot tell us that he's not complicit and he's not part of this plutocracy. So we are saying that he should tell his appointees to back off, including the Freddie Blay sons, who now claim to be the owners of the Labadi beachfront.
Right.
All of them should take their hands off these hotels. They should back off, allow these hotels to work and make profits for all of us. If you continue to loot, you continue to hijack portions of the hotel. Look, Labadi Beach Hotel must be celebrated for their resilience. Very few hotels will continue to make profits after all they have been through, after the rape that they have suffered. So that's really our strategy which we are rolling out. And I'll say that so far it's been very impressive, and we are very happy with the response of Ghanaians. I want to thank all our partners, TUC, the Federation of Labour, the Dangbe Caucus, the Coalition of La Youth Group, other opposition parties. The CPP has called, the PNC has called.
Right.
Some of them are here already. The Ghana Action Network, Arise Ghana, all of those all the progressive forces And you in the media, who I must say you've been very phenomenal, even bringing up so many angles, talking to experts on these matters, actual scientists, all those who are even confirming the ILO report. That look, if we do not really pay attention to SNIT, the ILO report that by 2036, you and I, when we retire, we will not have our pensions. SNIT will not be able to pay us. These are matters that must concern all of us. That is why these investments, which are profitable, which are yielding the fruits for all of us to have a share in, we must all come out in our numbers today to protect these hotels and to send that unambiguous message that hands off our hotel.
Sami, guide us through the routes that you intend to ply today towards the Jubilee House.
So we're starting at the Labadi Beach Hotel. Then we will proceed to La Palm Royal, which is just a 2 or 3 minute walk from here. From there, we'll use the Elwak Road all the way to the intersection that has the Cantonment Police, the Cantonment Post Office on the left. So we'll take that left in front of Cantonment Post Office, and then Italian Embassy, proceed upwards through Parks and Gardens. I'm sure the Parks and Gardens folks will be happy to see us because they have also suffered. They were at work one day and some people arrived that they are the new owners of their land.
Right.
So they have also called that when we get there, they will be in solidarity with us. Then we will proceed upwards, DVLA, all the way to Christ the King. The Greater Accra Regional Police Commander appealed to us that we shouldn't get too close to Jubilee House. They want us to terminate at the Christ the King Church.
Okay.
Even though we don't agree with them because Jubilee House is for us, it belongs to the people. But when leaders are doing things that are unpopular, certainly they get scared of their own citizens coming to pay them a visit. So no problem. We don't want a confrontation. So we will terminate at the Christ the King Church and then expect President Akufo-Addo's representatives to proceed to receive our petition. We will share the petition with you in the media.
Right.
It's a strongly worded 15-point petition.
Okay.
And we will be following up. And this pressure is just the beginning. We have received calls from the Edina Traditional Council, Central Region. They are also under siege. They are also protesting the sale of Elmina Beach, Ridge Royal. So if the president does not act, the next action is likely to be in the Central Region, where we will help them to get the hands of these looters off their prized assets as well.
Sami, I want to thank you very much indeed. But before you go, the former chairman of the NPP, he has threatened to sue you. And in this conversation, you have made mention of the facility, the beach frontage, and the rest. Some are asking, well, you have only 1 week. Okay, maybe with me as well. What would you do?
I'm in this with you. And I have already told him that I don't know why he gave us 1 week when he could just have proceeded to court. If you really believe that you have a case, just go to court. Just go to court. Why are you giving us 1 week? We should go now. We are not retracting the truth. When the truth is on your side, you fear no foe, you fear no court, you fear no judge. I want to emphasize that this crusade is a crusade to protect Ghanaian assets. It is not about any personal interest or any individual gain. It is about our collective. All of us are workers. We all hope to retire one day, and we want to have a pension scheme that works for us when we retire. That is what it is about. And anybody in the way who is engaging in conduct which will prevent us from having a peaceful, a sound retirement, we will expose that person and we will get that person out of the way. It doesn't matter who you are, how powerful you think you are, the positions you think you hold. And they have to get that message very, very clearly. Look, if you listen to Freddie Blay in that interview, he was a bundle of contradictions. In one breath, you say that your sons started negotiations with Labadi Beach Hotel. And I have all the documents, I have all the minutes, I have the joint venture agreement. Then you say that Labadi Beach Hotel was demanding too much money, so you decided to go and see La Traditional Council.
I see.
Already, members of La Traditional Council are saying that they don't know who they went to see. So that itself is another scandal on its own. But you see, listen to him. He claims that now the beachfront they have doesn't belong to Labadi Beach Hotel. So how come the people you went to see first signed a joint venture agreement with them? Then you said they were demanding high rate for your entertainment partnership.
Right.
Then you go back for that same portion of land and you say now suddenly it's no longer theirs. So if it wasn't theirs, why did you go and see them first? Why did you go and engage them? Why did you go and sign a joint venture agreement with them? Look, that suit will be so interesting. Those court hearings will be. I'm really spoiling for them. I will really be happy if he brings that action, and he shouldn't wait for the end of 1 week. He should just start now.
Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwah, thank you very much. He's the Member of Parliament for the North Tongue constituency, and he's leading the charge against asking for hands to be taken off a hotel. Sami, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you.